The head-to-head battle that y'all been waiting for. Intel based Mac versus the M chip based Macs. Is it worth the upgrade? Stay tuned and find out. So this video is for MacBook Pro users that initially started with the Intel MacBooks and now are thinking if they should upgrade to the M series MacBooks and which M series MacBook should they go for. And this could be a side review on dbrand skins, and just talking about my experience with my Intel based Mac, and then how my experience with this new M3 MacBook Pro, M3 Pro, whatever it's called, MacBook. So let's get it started. So this is a 2016-2017 MacBook Pro Intel. I believe it's i7 or i6. It's dead, so I can't check. And then this is a MacBook Pro, M3 Pro, 2023, I believe so. The base specs, I believe, 18 gigs of RAM. Let me pull it up. 18 gigs of RAM, the latest software update. And I wanted to express my views on if you should upgrade or not, and my experiences with each phone. With each laptop. So why did I upgrade? This MacBook right here helped me a lot. It was able to perform. It got a lot of work done. I'm an Illustrator based designer, and it got me the job done. Okay. But as of late, the battery has been trash. It can't hold a charge. It's on life support, basically. There was a time where the fans was just kicking in crazy. The weight is pretty heavy. This is 16 inch. This is a 14 inch, and I downgraded to a 14 inch, and I'm gonna explain why. But in terms of just the MacBook, how it held up over time, I have a couple nicks and dents here. I had the skin on the whole time I had it. So basically the edges is where the damage is at. But in terms of just my experience I feel like it's great. It does the necessities, but it just got mad slow. The battery went trash, and it couldn't really compress all the information. Like in terms of multiple tabs, the fan kicks in. I have Adobe Illustrator open. I have some other programs open. It just can't process. So I found a good deal on this, and I don't want to say the number, but I'll say under $1,000 for this MacBook Pro, M3 Pro. Great deal. Had to just hop on that, and I downgraded to 16 inch because I usually use a second monitor sometimes, and I went into something more portable. 16 inch is cool, bigger screen is great, but I just wanted to try the 14 inches, and it's not, I don't even see a difference really, honestly, especially if I use a monitor. I love the weight. I love the battery on this laptop. The battery on this laptop is insane. I never would have thought batteries could be this good, and it can get better. This is how crazy this battery is. Literally, it is like 10 times better than this MacBook Pro in battery, hands down. Another thing that I would say, the performance on this laptop is like, it just works like a brand new laptop. It just works well. I'm so shocked that it just doesn't really cause any, it just works like the same thing. It just seems like the same laptop. It's just that I just know that this feels like it could take more power in terms of how it processes. The screen on both of them look pretty decent. I'm not really wowed by the screen at all, but it is pretty good. The speakers is nice. The speakers was cool on this as well, but my biggest thing on this was the battery, and the power and performance. I'm trying to think of anything else that would be worth the upgrade. So let's talk about the dbrand skins. This is not sponsored, but because they're on the MacBooks, I wanted to express, you know, was it worth it to get another skin? And you can just look at this skin. This looks insane. And it's on the bottom too. It's insane. This one I got dbrand as well. It was a long time ago. I like it. It's pretty glossy. It does like leave like residue over time if you just kind of just use it as a like daily driver, but it held up well in terms of the skin part. But I never really used a plastic case on this, so you can see that the corners was kind of dented up. But in terms of skin, I would recommend, and I am planning on getting a clear case for this one, but I'm kind of still debating because people on the internet saying that the case might mess up the hinge, but I might ask the Apple people about that. But this dbrand skin is pretty good, pretty costly. It's like about $60, but I feel like it's worth it if you just want to express yourself with your computer or whatever. It's kind of rough texture, so I kind of don't like it, but I want to get used to it because I don't want to take the middle part off. I just want to kind of transfer the imagination from this to this. But yeah, I definitely recommend it, but I would say get it on a discount. Yes, if you're coming from Intel, yes, there's M1, there's M2, there's M3, there's M4, and they're about to come out with an M5. Okay, I went for M3 because I thought that was the process of the highest rate of return in terms of opportunity cost to have a MacBook that I wouldn't have to get another MacBook for another almost 9 years. Okay, and like the processing on that, because the M1 is the first generation of the M. The second one is just like an enhancement of that. This one is like a downgrade enhancement from what I was getting the researching, and then the M4 is just like overkill. But I was stuck on the M3 just due to the fact that like I just felt in my heart that this would be the best upgrade to jump to from Intel 16-inch to M3 14-inch. And I highly recommend it. I can make a more detailed video and more enhanced video. This is just me getting back into the flow of things, but I highly recommend the M3 MacBook Pro. I mainly got it because I noticed that this MacBook couldn't perform on the new softwares and AI applications, and this is an AI tech design and art channel, so I want to start utilizing AI and make my MacBook more of a powerhouse in terms of performance, AI, and things like that. So, like for example, I couldn't download ChatGPT desktop version on this MacBook because it just wouldn't support it. And I held out for a good while, and this one, it opens it up properly. In terms of software, it's pretty much the same thing. This one I think is stuck on whatever 13 version of their software is. That's what it's stuck on. I think this one is on, it's about, I think 15 or something, or 18, 15. So yeah, this is stuck on 13. There's no more upgrades for this, I believe so. But this one, I'm hoping it's gonna last me until like 2035, maybe not that long, but you know, I just think I'm gonna get an external SD card. This one, it was running out of space, and I don't want to pay for iCloud storage extra, even though I have like the standard version of it. But I need to get a whatever drive so I can save stuff, and then I can use iCloud on this, and then maybe I can integrate it with my Gmail and things like that. But yeah, I would just say try to find these stuff on a discount. I wouldn't recommend paying full price. I think full price was on these was, I'm not too sure if it was $2,000 for the 14-inch. It seems quite expensive for that. But if it's $1,600 or whatever, I don't know. I think, yes, you should upgrade, but don't pay top dollar. And I'm not saying it's not worth top dollar, but I'm just saying you're gonna get a more opportunity cost if you could find it cheaper than normal. I think averagely these were going for like 1,300, maybe 1,200, and so yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that I can mention to you guys. Oh, the version I got of this was black. That was another selling point for me to upgrade to the M3 because I really wanted the black version. So I got the black version. And yeah, I just wanted to say, this is just a really quick video, but I just wanted to really express to people that have Intel based Macs and waiting for the upgrade. Yes, if you've been saving up, go for the M3, M4, M5, whatever. But if you're just trying to be optimized and you know how you work in performance and kind of like, I bet I'm trying to get the best return with the powerful performance, M3 MacBook Pro I don't think has any problems. The only issue I would say with this MacBook, I mean, it still does feel kind of heavy, even though it's lighter than this MacBook, and it's smaller, but it still feels heavy, but it's not too much of an issue. The keyboard and the screen, it just like, you gotta wipe it a lot. But other than that, I mean, I think it's cool. It can handle all my programs. I downloaded new programs now. Can't wait until I start editing new things and trying new things with it. So yeah, I highly recommend it, y'all. And if you guys want to see more videos on art, tech, design, and other stuff like that, subscribe, because we're just getting started. We got a lot of things that people are not expecting coming soon. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. God bless.